Hi, Nick here from Team Hutchinson Ford. Today we have a 2016 Ford Everest Titanium. The colour here is black mica. Power comes from the 3.2 litre common rail turbo diesel engine shared with the Ford Ranger. As you can see, Everest is the SUV version. Titanium top of the line, we've got the 20-inch alloy wheels from factory with tyre pressure monitoring system in them as well. So the vehicle will let you know when the tyre pressure gets below a safe level and let you know which one it is and how much you need to put in it. Got the running boards along the sides, chrome trim throughout of course, bit of a spoiler at the back, roof rails on the inside, full leather interior, so we've got leather all around the doors, electric windows all around of course, central locking, driver, passenger and side curtain airbags for a 5-star safety rating with the soft touch materials, 6-speed automatic gearbox, full electric adjustment for the driver and passenger seat, illuminated plates at the bottom and also scuff plate as well, and Everest also comes with full mats throughout. Let's give you a quick pan over again. Into the rear, this is a 7-seater, so there is a third row of seats that can be put up or down, but we'll just show you we've got the large sunroof at the top, which can be fully closed. We have the ability to adjust the climate control in the rear. As you can see on top here, we've also got 230 and a 12 volt below as well. Again, and then we do have, so the air does come through these slots at the top of the roof. So to the rear, reversing camera, parking sensors forward and back. The car also has park pilot, so it will park itself. Electric tailgate, which is you can set the height it comes up to. And here we have the third row of seats. We've also got another 12 volt at the back here. But the great thing in the Titanium to put the seats up or down, we just have a button here. Press the button and it'll go up or it will go down. You can have one up, one down, both up. So it makes it nice and easy when an extra person or people come along for a trip. So we'll jump into the driver's seat and start the vehicle for you. So 2 full sets of keys of course, leather wrapped steering wheel with some steering mounting controls, which I'll show you in just a second. The kilometres for you on the bottom right hand side, just there, 8,454. So we do have the leather wrapped steering wheel. It does have electrically assisted steering, so very nice and light. We've got our adaptive cruise control down here, so the vehicle, you can set a speed and a distance. You can set a distance to the car in front and the vehicle will adjust to keep that distance the same, so we'll speed up a little bit or slow down a bit just to keep the distance between the two cars the same. Other side we have our audio, voice activation and phone Bluetooth controls, and then we have the controls for our 2-screen on either side of the cluster there. So as you see on the left hand side, it's just an extension really of the sync screen in the center here. So we've got our entertainment, navigation and phone. When our phone's connected we can call numbers, we can check our directions and navigation, and we can change any of the entertainment we're listening to, change radio stations without even needing to take your hands off the wheel, so that's a handy wee feature. Other side's our display screen, so you can see we've got an electronic rev counter, but you can go through and change that, have a look at some other stuff. Where was that before? Tire pressure monitoring systems all in here as well. Trip computers, fuel economy you can have a look at. So it's all very nice and handy there. In the centre we've got this large 8-inch touchscreen which is Ford Sync 2, sort of interior command centre. So it's divided into phone, navigation, entertainment and climate. To go into any of these you just press on the square and it'll take you into that section. To then move into anywhere else you just click on the coloured bar at the bottom of the screen. With the climate and entertainment, it can be controlled completely on screen or below. There is still a range of controls down here that you can use too, also I should say. 2 12 volts on either side again. We've got 2 USBs, an SD card slot and an auxiliary slot down the back there. You'll see we've got our parking sensors are getting frustrating. We can turn them off. We've also got our traction control, can be turned off. A rear diff lock in case we get stuck. and there's our low ratio box there. So it's all-wheel drive at all times, but if you do need to go into a low ratio box, it's just there. And then we've got our park assist, so if we do come across a parallel park, we don't want to park in it, the vehicle will park itself. Terrain management controls, we've got a range here. We've got our snow, mud, grass, then we've got our sand mode, and the last one at the top is rock mode, which 4x4 low is required. And then in the centre we've got our hill descent control. So the 6-speed automatic transmission with sequential select shift, so you can manually choose the gears, but I will also show you the reversing camera just there. So this Everest Titanium is simply packed with features, so if this vehicle is of any interest to you, please don't hesitate to give us a call on 0800 Buy a Ford. If you'd like to come and view this vehicle in person, Team Hutchinson 4, we're at 186 Chelm Street in the central city of Christchurch.